Under other matters, we do need to address the Ward 3 process. And colleagues, you should have the schedule before you. Councilmember Caballero, would you like to lead us through this?
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thanks, everyone. I want to thank our city clerk and her staff, because I know that without them, we wouldn't be where we are, so thank you. I also just want to remind colleagues that at the conclusion of this, if you have not submitted a ballot, which you were provided a link, or if you need to change your ballot, please do so by 4 today, so that our clerk can have that. And then the final reminder is, our interview process is Monday at 7 p.m. So those are just kind of like the housekeeping items. Mayor Williams, sorry.
Yes, I have a monkey wrench for you.
Of course you do.
All right. I wanted to request ask our colleagues if you could look at your calendars to see if the morning of the 16th, I'd like to have us have a special session to discuss that, to submit our final vote. It'll be quick. I will not be here that evening.
Oh, on Monday.
Well, you're saying the morning of the 16th, right? Yeah.
So we would move both the interviews and the supporter meeting, because we have the supporter meeting on the 10th.
We select the finalists on the 16th. Is that an actual actionable vote, or is it just an announcement?
That is how it's been done historically. The person is named and sworn in that night is what we've done historically. Yes. But, and I mean, I think we can update it.
I just want to make sure we're all here.
You're also
I didn't realize I wasn't going to be here until.
No, that's fine. Are you also out of town on the 16th? Because if that would.
That's what I'm talking about, the day of the 16th,
Oh, just to that piece.
Yeah, I'll be here on the 16th in the morning, but not in the evening.
Okay, so for the vote for the vacancy, we would just, you're not asking to move everything next week?
No. I'm asking if we could come together to hold that, like it's a special meeting.
Can we manage to wrap it in the January 10th meeting? Is that what, because you'll still be here and we'll all be together?
That would, let's see, hold on a second.
That's a public comment, right?
Yes, the 10th is the opportunity for, I mean, we would maybe need to, I mean, I guess it depends if people need more time or not. That's the question that.
We could just take some time after discussing it or the interviews and then come back and make a decision.
We don't, the decision, like we can't leave and discuss all 7, right? Like we have to do that in open session. It's just whether people are going to be ready to make it. Like it could be, and I have no idea. It could be that you have the interview, you have the supporter meeting, and you need some time to think, but you're going to kind of be forced to make a decision. Then I don't.
So
I don't have an opinion one way or the other.
Today is January 4th. So we have January 8th, which will be the interview finalists. Today we're choosing the finalists to be interviewed. Then we interview them on the 8th. On the 10th, we'll conduct a public comment period. On the 16th, we actually make the final selection.
That is what we had originally.
Right.
So we could call a special meeting on the 16th. We could call a special meeting previously to the 16th if we wanted.
We could, yeah.
I just don't know. I don't want to assume folks are going to be ready to make a decision Wednesday night. I feel like that might be a little much, but that's just my thought.
So I was, if you all could, we could do it that morning of the 16th, or we can do it another day after the 10th. It could be the day after. Any time between that, the 10th and the 16th. But I would, it would be great to take some time after we actually go through that whole process.
Does anyone have a problem with the 16th? Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me pull up my own calendar before I open my mouth.
And that'll be Tuesday, the 16th. Well, because Monday is a holiday, so we're having a special scheduled council meeting that day.
Was there a time you were suggesting?
It could be 9 a.m.
Can folks do 9? Everyone? Can I just see? Can I?
At 9:30?
9:30 is fine.
Okay, I have a 10 o'clock that I can move. That's fine. So Can I just see everyone's thumbs? So we are saying that we are going to not make the decision at the meeting, the regular standing meeting at 7 PM. We will have made the decision that morning, and so applicants will need to be informed.
So, Madam Clerk, to be clear, the 16th is being moved. That instead of making the decision at that meeting that night, it'll be that morning at 9:30.
We're going to have to call a special meeting because it's out of
It'll be a special
our
meeting, yeah.
normal, ordinary time. If I'm not mistaken. I'm getting a nod yes from the city attorney. Thank you.
Just a question, are we doing a ballot? Is it a ballot being submitted, or no? It would-
We could do a ballot post the, oh, that's a good question. Thank you.
If we do ballot, do we need to be in person?
I guess,
Is that what you're about to ask?
no, I think we actually have to take an official vote, don't we, since it's an appointment? So we have to show up to vote, and we have to do it in person because we can't do it on Zoom.
Okay.
Okay. I appreciate you all.
Okay, so I'm just going to reiterate that because I want to make, we will be here in council chambers Tuesday, January 16th at 9:30 a.m. to take a formal vote on the appointment.
9:30.
9:30. Thank you. Okay.
Everything else stays the same.
Everything else stays the same. Yes, thank you. I'm going to,
Get a thumbs up?
yes, thumbs up. Okay, that is unanimous.
One last question. So we're going to submit, I've already submitted my choices. We submit those by 4 today.
Yeah.
But then what's the procedure by Madam Clerk? So we can choose between 3 and 7 people.
That's what we're going to discuss right now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. So, thank you, Councilmember Rist. Our next order of business is, A, we have to make a decision on how many, and council procedures is between 3 and 7. We could make a different decision. I think we have done between 3 and 7 every other previous round. So I think my first question is, does anyone have a number between 3 and 7 that they would like to interview? And then, I'm going to finish my thought before I call on you. Thank you. And then we'll go from there, because I think that'll affect people's ballots, correct? Okay. Does anyone, Mayor Williams, your hand was up.
Yeah, no, I think this question came up last time. And we ended up choosing, I think we looked at the common, I think we allowed our ballots to determine, like, because we
So we're not
discussed
predetermining, we're based on how many names we come up with?
But we can do it however you
Mayor
guys.
Pro Tem.
Thank you, Madam Chair, Mr. Mayor. I think anybody who gets 4 votes, crosses the 4 votes threshold should just be, move on. And if you don't get 4 votes.
Then you don't move on.
Then you don't move on. That's my recommendation. Thank you.
Is everyone comfortable with that? I have a yes from Councilmember Baker. Yep, okay. So, Madam Clerk,
And is it possible that no one gets 4 votes?
yes, and then we will have to reballot.
And it is possible that someone gets 7 votes.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. I'm just wondering, just to avoid redoing the whole process.
I think there's going to be folks who get 4 votes. We'll list, so I think Madam Clerk has resent our link. I'm going to give us an opportunity. Everyone just take a moment and go ahead and submit if folks are, unless have you already done it and you feel good about it.
I'm
Okay,
good.
I need to set mine real quick. I came prepared to talk about it. I already know who I'm going to go with, so.
Are we taking a moment for you to do that?
Yes, we are. Thank you. Yes, thank you.